Good morning, everybody. It's Susie with Susie's Crochet Chat, place where we talk about yarn, hooks, tips, tricks, everything in between. Seems like I've had a lot of in between. I'm so sorry. I do want to thank everyone for the prayers, well wishes, good vibes, everything for my brother, Jim. I'm going to kind of run down this real briefly with you. A week ago Sunday, or actually a week ago Saturday, he had asked me to come visit him. He had just gotten out of rehab because he's been having a lot of a lot of problems, dizziness, things like that, but walking is a big issue because of some other problems that he has. So he was in rehab. He was in a hospital in rehab for quite a while, over a month. And he had just gotten out that previous Friday, and he wanted company on like a week later, Sunday or Saturday. Oh my goodness, my days are all mixed up. So we went up and visited him on that Saturday. He seemed like he was doing great. And so Sunday morning he called me. He has, and he's had this for over 51 years. He has an ileostomy. So it's a permanent bag, if you want to look that up, but he was having some issues with it. And I said, did you have that yesterday? Like, he did, and he didn't tell me. I could have taken him to the hospital, to the ER Saturday, but we went back up. He lives about an hour and a half, maybe an hour, 40 minutes away from me. Went back up, took him to the ER on Sunday. Took forever for them to see him, and they ended up admitting him. He was kind of fighting about that, but then he did agree. So he was in the hospital, and Thursday morning he called me, or he texted me, and I didn't even see that he had texted when I got up, and said, call me when you get a chance. So I did, and that stuff was healing. He was getting ready to go back to rehab again because he hadn't been so mobile. His heart had stopped beating for 10.3 seconds in the middle of the night. Then it was 5 seconds in the morning, 3 seconds. It was 3 times this happened. So they had to transfer him from that hospital to Harrisburg Hospital because he was not in like the main hospital, and they don't do those things there. And so he got transferred. So I called my husband. He came home from work. We went up there, and they put a temporary pacemaker in. So they put it right in the neck. And it turned out then the next day they were putting a permanent pacemaker. Now, he has had breast cancer. He had his left breast removed about 3 years ago, maybe 2 years, 2 or 3 years, maybe 2 years ago. It's such a blur. So usually with the pacemakers, they like to put it in the left side. I know I'm saying all this, and I'm doing hand motions on the wrong side. Anyway, they had to put it on the right. So with the pacemaker, they don't like to do that, but they did. It was a little bit harder to do because he has some scarring, because he's had heart attacks, heart issues, things like that before. But they did it, so that's taken care of. So Saturday, went up to see, I've been going up. They were sending him back to the rehab so that, he could get that going. Yesterday, I did not go up to see him because he was in rehab, and on the weekends, it's either Saturday or Sunday that they'll do they give you 1 day off. And, but they were doing that. So he was having occupational and physical therapy for 3 hours. So, and he had other people that was gonna visit him, some friends. And I just thought, well, it's okay. My one sister came up Friday. She came up just for the day from Pittsburgh and then went back home. And my sister, no, she came up Thursday. I don't even know. She came up. I don't know what day. I think it was Thursday. Isn't this awful? She came up Thursday. Then my other sister came up Friday. She went home yesterday, her and her husband. And so that's what's been going on here. It's just been a lot. I did finish right before all this happened, I think it was. I don't even know because I was excited and then I didn't get to show you, and I'm gonna turn it on. It was the cardigan I was making, which it's Krista, the Secret Yarnery, and it's called the Cozy Cardigan. Cozy Cardigan? Cozy Cardi? Oh, now I can't even remember. Cozy. It's really cute. It turned out nice. I'm gonna just show you this way how the back turned out. And then it doesn't matter. Like when you put it on, there's no upside down. It's like the arms are in the middle. So if it's upside down, there is no, this is the top, this is the bottom. It does not matter. So I'm just gonna kind of throw it over. I'm gonna show you kind of how it turned out. It's really big, but it's like if you were at a, like, you know, having a campfire, this would be the thing to have on. And I'm gonna put you down lower. I'm sorry for the mess in this house because it's been a hot mess here. But here's how it turned out. Just showing you. Hope you can see. You know, so it'd be just, you know, and it kind of, the colors was very, I'm gonna put you back up, was very Halloween-y, but it really gave me that Beetlejuice look. So that's what I was going with when I, you know, was picking the color choices. And I like it. It turned out really nice. I made one before and I showed you guys, but yeah, so I tried to make something, this is so funny. I brought some cotton yarn with me and to the hospital when he was having the pacemaker put in, and I thought, I'm just gonna make something. And so I started to, and last night, I frogged it all back because I don't know what it wasn't gonna be anything. It just, you know, I'm just trying to figure out what works. And sometimes it don't, you know? Like I was trying to do a, my mind's blank. What do I want to call it? When you put 3 double crochets in one stitch, chain one, skip a space. No, I don't even know, but the word's on the I can't talk. It's on the tip of my tongue, and I think my brain has had too much stuff. And I can't think of it, but it didn't work out because the sides, I didn't do it right. But it was a learning thing, and it made me think I can perfect this. I can, you know, I'm gonna try to do things like that. Who knows? But also, this was good. My daughter, we've been doing, and the last 2 weeks we weren't able to, but we've been trying to do a family breakfast. And she actually came over yesterday morning. My sister got to see her and stuff, and her husband. So that was so nice. And she's a nurse. So it was nice that we had some information on things that I had from my brother. So she was able to really put it in perspective for us and explain, because we didn't know, just things I didn't know. And so that was kind of cool. But anyway, I'm so sorry this is so rambly and so like, I don't even know. I'm sorry for my appearance. This is the best I could do today. I did get a shower. I am so proud because, you know, you ever get those days where you had so much going on and then you're like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to shower. I don't want to, you know, you're not caring for yourself, and that's not good. And I don't want to do that. And so, you know, made sure I got things going. And anyway, thank you again. I really appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, and I'm going to take the day, I think, a break. I'm not going to try to, well, if I do any crochet, it's going to be finishing up a project. Nothing new, but I have something in mind I want to do, and I just maybe think, sorry, oh, I hear this noise. It's my refrigerator. It must be an ice cube making. But I'm thinking I'll start tomorrow because it's fall related. It's not Halloween. It's more fall, for the fall, Thanksgiving, that kind of thing, that kind of vibe. And I saw it on Pinterest and I want to make it. And but I think I'm going to start that tomorrow. And, but I'll let you know how that goes. So have a great day. I hope you're crocheting great stuff. Let me know what you're doing, and I will talk to you again soon. Thank you again for all the prayers. Love you all. Bye.